proven way to grow and explode your social media presence. You have got to use, I feel like I'm getting all serious right now. I see some of the same mistakes being made on Instagram by small business owners like you all the time. And the best part about recording this video is that I used to make some of these very same mistakes, but I've done my trial and error. I've taken lots of courses, I've done coaching, I've even read lots of ebooks, and now I'm here to help you. So if you're new here, I'm Cheri. I'm a social media manager, and I work with small business owners and content creators to help them increase organic visibility online through content, lots and lots of content, and not just any old kind of content, but content that leads to more sales and more exposure for your business. So if that sounds like something you'll be interested in, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. So I don't know about you, but when I look back at some of my old Instagram photos, my entire strategy was nothing like it is today. And I feel like it's always so easier for us to go back and say things like we, could have done this different, or we should have done this different. And sometimes we get so focused on what we could have done differently that we lose focus on the information that we have now, how we can apply it to make ourselves even, better. So I thought it would be a good idea just to record this video, because not only, like I said earlier, are these mistakes that I made when first starting to grow on Instagram, but there are also mistakes that I constantly see in Instagram audits that I perform for my clients. So I'll be sharing some very good information with you today. I want you to grab a pen, a notebook, make yourself a drink. Just get comfortable, save this video for later, and y'all ask questions, because I really do enjoy answering your questions. And a lot of you message me all the time on Instagram. So what I've started to do was just turn those questions into Instagram stories that I post for you guys all throughout the day on Instagram. And I also save them to a free resources highlight in my highlight section over on Instagram. So you can always look there for more information to help you grow your business. Let's go. Let's talk about some mistakes you're probably making on Instagram right now, and you didn't even know it. Before we get into these mistakes, the first thing I want to do is talk about what Instagram considers to be great content. I think that's important. So the very first thing Instagram considers to be great content is content that drives high engagement, content that is high in retention, content that is high quality, and last but not least, content that is relatable.
All right, y'all. So while I was actually sitting down editing this video, I thought I should throw this in there. And I think it's just real important. I hate to make the video longer, but I want to explain a little further. High engagement. How do you get high engagement? You get high engagement through likes, comments, most importantly, shares and saves. Okay. Next thing, high retention. What does retention mean? Retention is when your viewers are watching your content, or like looking at your content from start to finish. So for example, when you post a video, are they watching your video from start to finish? Okay. And that's why Instagram recommends that we create more Instagram carousels, because Instagram carousels increase retention, because people have to go through all the slides. High quality. Now, I think we all know what high quality means, but I do want to say that you don't have to go out and buy fancy and expensive equipment, because there's all kind of apps that you can use to make your photo look very professional. Content that is relatable. So if you think about their struggles, are you creating content that relates and resonates with them, or are you just creating content for anybody? Back to the video.
Now, in order for you to master all four, you got to have a strategy. If you don't have a strategy put into place, there's no way you'll be able to get to whatever your end goal is. Brings me to the first mistake that I see small business owners making on Instagram. I wanted to go ahead and talk about strategy first and foremost, because strategy is so important. And in order for you to have 2, 3, 4, and 5, you got to have one in place first, and that's having a strategy that's actually posting with a purpose. When you sit down and you go over what your goals are on social media, and then you break that down even further and you talk about each goal and what do you have to do to get there, that is building a strategy. And if you don't have that, you're pretty much just using social media as a hobby. Second mistake I see is when your followers land on your page, your followers are confused. Usually they're confused because your bio is not optimized, or they're confused because your pictures are just all over the place. Now, I always say that you have to look at Instagram as like your storefront, and your Instagram should tell a story about you. First, you want to start off with optimizing your bio, and I have an entire video on how you need to optimize your bio. If y'all want to go check that out, just to make sure you have the perfect bio, because that is the first thing that stands out. Now, after they've read your bio, next they're going to go over to the pictures on your wall. And the pictures on your wall should tell a story about, you, your business, your product, your service. You need to be able to relay that through the various forms of content on your wall, like video or graphics, text or anything like that. So as long as you have those visuals in place, then your ideal client should be drawn in almost immediately between the content on your wall and your bio. So I want to dig a little deeper into this mistake, because a lot of the time small business owners think that it's not okay to post personal things or family things. You can post that type of content, but again, you got to have a strategy in place to where that content is selectively distributed throughout your overall content strategy, because again, you want your followers to understand why they've landed on your page. You can't post selfish content. You have to post content that is telling your ideal client how you can solve their problem, and that's done through strategy. But just be very selective with how you do it. Alright, so before I get into the third mistake of this video, I want you to head down below if you're liking it so far and leave me a thumbs up. I really would appreciate it. So the third mistake is something that I even struggled with in the beginning, and that's just being consistent. You have to be consistent. Now, don't associate consistency with frequency and quantity, okay? Don't associate those words together, because you can be consistent without overkill. And I think when you associate those words together, you oftentimes feel like, okay, in order to be consistent, I gotta post every day, 2 and 3 times a day. And you really don't have to do that. So again, once you kind of sit down and you go over your strategy, and you just post as much time as your schedule allows you to post, because if you overdo it, you'll find yourself in burnout mode very quickly. And then posting on social media, it's going to become more of a hassle rather than something that you enjoy doing. And then whenever you no longer enjoy doing it, you're not going to want to do it. So the main thing is just to find ways that you can be consistent based off of your schedule, your availability, whatever it is that you can do, and just be consistent in that area. But you don't have to post every day. Focus more on the quality of the content that you're putting out there versus focusing on the frequency and the quantity. All right, number four. Y'all have got to record more video. You have got to implement more video into your social media strategy. Videos convert. Videos increase engagement. Videos lead to website clicks. Videos, okay? People like watching videos. Just think about you, for example, or think about me, for example. When I am on Instagram or if I'm on TikTok, what usually draws my attention first are the videos. If videos are grabbing my attention, then I'm almost sure that videos are grabbing the attention of my target client and my ideal customer. So you got to implement more video into your social media strategy, and that's something that I do with my clients in my one-on-one coaching calls. So we look at different trends that are going on TikTok right now. We see how we can take that trend and tailor it to your industry or your business. So recording more video is a proven way to grow and explode your social media presence. You have got to use, I feel like I'm getting all serious right now, but you have got to use more video in your strategy. I think I've said that like 10 times, but I just want y'all to, understand that video has definitely changed my business from making video. And if you think about it, why are these short form video apps doing so well right now? Because they know that people like you and I are out here watching these videos, clicking on these videos. When we see these video ads, we're clicking on them. So that is information in the back end that's letting people know how powerful video marketing really is and how it can be effective to your business. So use more video. Fifth mistake, last but not least, and definitely not to be taken lightly, and that is a lot of small business owners are not branding or using their brand colors, or they're not being cohesive. Like one of the two. You just kind of got to pick one. So if you're a small business owner and you already have brand colors associated with your business, then yes, use those colors when you're creating graphics for your Instagram. Because ultimately you want the ideal client or your ideal customer to get on your website, to go into your store if you have one, and to get on your Instagram, and you want them to get the same vibe all across the board. Okay, so use your brand colors if you already have brand colors. Now, a lot of small business owners that I work with, they don't have brand colors, and that's okay, because you can go pick your brand colors. Canva has a great option for that. You can just log right on to Canva. You can look through various color palettes, whatever sticks out at you. There is actually a great resource for color psychology. I'm going to make sure I put it up here and link it below. I advise you to go look at it whenever you're trying to pick the colors that you want to represent your business, okay? Because the colors that you pick for your business, they do have a meaning behind them, and I think it's important that you know that before you take that next step. I recently found out about color psychology. Luckily for me, it was after I picked my brand colors, but even though I'm still like overly happy with my decision. So if you don't have brand colors, you just want to be cohesive, and when you are cohesive, you are just kind of using the same colors within all of your content. So you want to pick, like I say, 3 to 5 colors that represent your business, and then you also want to pick 2 fonts that represent your business. Use these fonts, use these colors each and every time you create graphics. Use the same font mainly on your wall if you can, and if you can in your stories and your reels, that's great too, but mainly just use those same colors, use those same fonts on your wall, and I promise you, this is something that you will look back and you will be so happy that you did it early on. Alright, so I hope y'all had a chance to write that down. I hope you really let it sink in. If you forgot, once again, I'm just going to run through these 5 mistakes that I see small business owners make on Instagram all the time. And again, y'all, don't stress it if you don't have it down packed in the beginning, okay? Use the information in this video, apply it, take what you know, and just perfect your craft and make yourself better. So the first thing is you want to have a strategy, okay? Have a strategy in place. Next mistake, don't confuse your followers, okay? Try your hardest to be very clear on what it is that you do as soon as they click on your page. Number 3, be consistent. You have to be consistent. If you need to use a social media scheduler, I talk about them all the time. Pick your favorite scheduler, upload your content, and show up and show out. Number 4, use more video. And that's all I'm gonna say about that. Use more video. Number 5, make sure you're branded. If you don't have branding colors, go find you some in Canva and be cohesive throughout all of your content. You will thank me later. So that's it for today's video. I hope you guys did enjoy it. As always, if you did, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, because what that does is it helps more small business owners and creators just like you find my channel. If you do have any questions about today's video, you can head on over to Instagram, DM me over there, or you can just drop your comments below. I hope this information was very helpful to you guys today. But if you do want more detailed information on how to, grow over on Instagram, grab a copy of my free ebook. I'm going to leave that down below. And then I also have a free Facebook group for small business owners and content creators. I would love, love, love for you to come on over and be a part of that group. And as always, I will catch you guys next time with a brand new video. Bye-bye.